YouTube, I'm coming through with another video. And before I get straight into this topic, I just want to say that this channel is going to pick up much more within the first week to second week in August. When that time period hits, I'll be a lot less busier than I am right now with work and stuff like that. But I'm still getting videos in for you guys. Just not quite as many as I was getting. But I'll get a lot more done. And I'll have a lot more time to do these topics and to think about these topics and to prepare for these topics within that time frame. But anyways, we're going to get right into this topic. And I'm going to speak about healing from trauma, because just about everybody in this life has to go through some shit, one way or the other. And everybody's dealing with different types of trauma that they have to come to a conclusion with on how to figure it out, how to become happier again, how to get rid of these burdens, how to get rid of these dark clouds that sit over top of every single one of us. And I've had a lot of those dark clouds that came over top of my head that some took longer to figure out than others, but I always found a way how to figure it out. And I'm just going to speak about a little bit of that right now. And the trauma you could be dealing with could be a lot of different types of trauma, like psychological, mental, spiritual, physical trauma. It could be anything. You could be dealing with anything in your life. And these things could be coming from family, friends, a relationship, a past relationship, past friend groups that you've had, your parents, past family members that used to be in your life that was close to you. It could be all these things or something else. And what you have to understand with whenever you go through something hard in your life, it does not get better right away. It never does. And the only way to get past that is to work on yourself and get your mind off of whatever it is that affected you. And I think a lot of people make excuses in life that this or that happened to them at some point and it messed them up and they'll never be the same again. And I just think that's an excuse, because it just shows you don't want to change enough. If you're a type of person out there that's making excuses, because you can overcome anything. Absolutely anything could have happened to you in your past, and you can overcome this if you want it bad enough. How bad do you want a better life? How bad do you want positivity in your life? Because if you're consistently letting these things tear you down, to make you lesser than you are never going to get the right people in your life. You're never going to get the positive people that you want in your life if you let these things get to you. And they might for a while, but you have to overcome that by taking the right actions, listening to the right knowledge, really paying attention to how you feel mentally, emotionally, spiritually, all these things. And I feel like some people go straight to self-improvement, like with the gym or something like this, and they might get really fit. But getting really fit is not going to fix up here, and damage done that is up there. And that's something that I even dealt with myself. Because when I was young, that's the first thing I did, and it's not a bad thing to do. Going to the gym, getting really fit, getting more confident, it's not a bad thing to do. It's going to make you more confident. It's going to bring you up another level, but there's other levels that you have to go to other than just getting fit. You're going to realize that it wasn't enough, and that's what happened to me. I got as fit as I could possibly get, did fitness photo shoots, did fitness modeling, stuff like this, traveled for it, and it wasn't enough. There were still things missing, and I needed to fix myself more mentally and emotionally to get heavy burdens that was sitting over top of my head, these dark clouds. And I'll tell you this, hanging around people that have these dark clouds over their heads, that have these burdens in their life still, is not going to help you at all. You have to be surrounded by people with the same exact mindset or people that are already positive, either one. Because if you're not going up, you're going down. And this is just a fact. You have to make forward progress every single day, and you cannot go down. You cannot get complacent. You cannot chill with people that are not going up. Because if you chill with people that are going down, guess where you're going? You're going down. And you're never going to heal from the trauma that's in your life. You're never going to heal from these things. And it's only going to bring you down more. If you want to heal from things that got you down in your life, you have to do what I just said. You have to choose positivity. You have to choose what may be hard temporarily, but really it's not hard, it's all in your head. It's just as hard. I don't know if I'd say this or not, because this is just simply a choice and it's an easy way out. But hanging out with negative people, actually no, it's not hard. It's pretty damn easy to do that and to act a fool of yourself and to go and do all these ridiculous things that's going to bring you down more. And it's not, there's no end destination. Like, they're at where they're at for a reason, and they're staying right there for a reason. They don't have the strength to get themselves out of where they're in. And I'm not trying to be a dickhead, I'm not trying to be bold, it's just the truth. You have to really want to change if you want change in your life. And you have to take the right actions every day. Positive actions, one step at a time. It's not a race to heal. It's not a race to get these dark clouds up and away from your head. You have to take it day by day, and those clouds start to change. They then turn white, and then it turns into sun. And those dark clouds can come back if you get complacent again and you think you know what you're doing and you start hanging around with the wrong people again. You have to keep focused. You have to keep a certain mindset in your daily life and for the rest of your life. You cannot slack. It doesn't mean you have to push yourself 24/7 all day, every day, and get burnt out. It does not mean that. You just have to make smart choices, smart decisions, and be very, very careful who you hang around with and who you associate yourself with, because that means everything. There's certain people that I cannot go around because that energy is just bringing me down. I cannot do it. You're going one way or you're going the other way. Which way do you want to go? You have to tell yourself this, and you have to do it. If you want to go down, go down. But if you're saying you want to go up and you're going down, don't even lie to yourself. Don't even say you want to go up, because you don't want to go up. If you really wanted to go up, you'd be going up. This is a choice you have to make. And that's why I just believe myself there's no excuses, because we are all human beings. There's so much knowledge out there in the world today that it doesn't matter if we grow up in a toxic or negative family anymore, because we got YouTube. We got people all across the world we can relate to and surround our minds with. We don't even have to hang out with people where we come from, because we got everybody across the world that we can relate to. That's the beautiful thing about this. And if you do this and take the time to do this, you're going to end up hanging out with positive people where you come from. Or even if you move, you're going to find positive people because you are going to be that energy. You're going to attract these people. These people are going to attract you. You're going to get together and live happily ever after. And you just have to think positive even during your toughest times. You might have to isolate yourself for a while and go ghost and do what you gotta do. I know I push people away out of my life if I feel that I have to do this, if I have to protect myself from certain types of people. They gotta go. Because you're not helping me. You're not bringing me up. You're not doing nothing good for me at all. You're only bringing me down, and I ain't going that way. I don't have anything against anybody in this entire world. Because as long as you're going up, we can chill. But if you're going down, we ain't chilling because I ain't going that way. If you want to be a part of my life, we got to go up. That goes for anybody. That goes for friends. That goes for family. That goes for parents. That goes for partnerships, relationships, everything. I don't care how long I knew somebody for. If they're not good for me in my life right now, they gotta go. And like, I can say I'm being selfish, but I don't even think it's selfish. Like, we all have a choice. What we want to do with our lives. We all have a choice. Make that choice. Stay true to that choice. And don't let anybody or anything get in the way of that. Because this is on you. This is you. Nobody else makes your decisions besides you. Not your parents, not anybody else. You call the shots. You get to choose the direction that you want to go in. And whatever anybody else has to say about that is irrelevant. If you end up leaving everybody you've ever known that you grew up with, so be it. If they don't want to go, that's not on you. That's on them. Because you're going up. And I'm going to end this video right here, guys. If you have to watch this a second time, do so. This is how you heal from everything. This is the key. I just laid the blueprint out for you guys right now in this video in the deepest way that I could, breaking it down bit by bit like I do in every video. I hope you enjoyed it. I will be back tomorrow with another video. And it's another great topic. I'm out.